Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motor Cars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about our latest addition to our inventory, which is over 120 cars at the moment, a 1953 Packard Caribbean Convertible. Oh my goodness, they only made 750 of these cars. When's the last time you've actually even seen one? Really neat. You're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish because we're going to do a cold start, we're going to do a walk around, give you all the details of this really remarkable automobile where Packard wanted to get back into the luxury market. Now you can click on the link in the description as well, and it'll take you right to this car on our website where you have all the pricing information, more information on this car, plus you have access to our over 120 other cars we currently have in inventory. And remember our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. Well, let's get back into the crux of the matter because, like I said, 1953, Packard had kind of lost a little bit after the war and they wanted to get back into the real luxury market, and boy, they did really well with this particular car. It has all the bells and whistles. I mean, very, very custom in every sense of the word. Look at that custom hood with the big scoop in the front. This car has tremendously nice chrome all the way around. Look at the wheel well lip moldings. It's always one of those things that I always mention to people is the 53 is the only one that had the outcut, the rounded both front and back wheel well cutout. So it's an easy way to identify a 53 from a 54 and whatever. Got the old reliable Packard L-Head 8 in it. Nice reliable engine. Packard used it for many years. Plenty of power. Hooked up to the Ultramatic Automatic transmission. So now you got a really nice combination because this is almost a 4,000-pound car. Going down the road, you want to make sure you have all that stuff, plenty of power and whatnot. But it does have, again, like I said, it was one of those almost show cars. They were trying to compete against the Buick Skylark, the Cadillac Eldorado, the Olds Fiesta, whatever. And Packard said, we're going to do it really right. Beautiful side profile in this car, no trim, whatever. It just looks really, really clean. Of course, they all are accented with the wire wheels with the wide whites. It sets it off really, really nicely. Power steering, power brakes. And of course, power steering is really a wonderful thing to have when you have a car of this size. I mean, it really amazes oneself how big these cars actually were. But with those kind of features with the automatic power steering and power brakes, it really makes this car something fun and easy for anybody to jump in and drive. Let's take a look at the inside on this car. Again, these were all, you know, with that limited production, they really did everything right. This has got the white and blue leather interior, beautiful dash, instrument panel. It's got the AM radio, but it's got power windows, power seat, of course, a power convertible top, which is really a nice thing to have. Has a Continental kit on it. You know, it's one of those things, it really sets this car off when you take a look at it from the back. It really has a very unique look, needless to say. But yes, the inside is very nice. Someone has actually added a nice feature. It has seat belts, front and back, which is really kind of a nice thing to have in this day and age. Has one of my other favorite things from cars out of the 50s, has the vent windows. I just really like that to get lots of extra air into the compartment, especially if you have the windows up and the top up. It's just nice to have that right there at your fingertips. Power antenna, another one of those options with the AM radio. Very, very lovely automobile all the way around. Now, you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well. Give us a like, leave us a comment, and subscribe. We appreciate it very much. You'll have access to this car, our other inventory, and as kind of an added bonus, some of the other cars we've had over the years as well. So if you got time to peruse those sites on the internet, by all means, check ours out, and then you can look at some of the other stuff as well. Now, when you get a car like this one, they only made 750 of them. You kind of want to get one that's very complete, and that's what's nice about this car. It's really not missing anything. It's just really already in your hands, in your possession. The other thing that I always mention to people, if you buy something like this, you buy a Packard or another orphan company as we call them, join the National Packard Club or the local contingency as well. Nice thing is they have information if you have questions, whatever, and the local club, you can get Mr. Wrench in there. Maybe he's got some advice if you say, where would I get something looked at if I need something adjusted or whatever. Those clubs are really, really helpful anytime that you have that kind of a old car like this. The other thing we can be helpful with, you can give us a call anytime. We're here to answer questions, 763-428-7337, and we are open all the time for answering those kind of questions. Now, say I need financing. We also have several sources for that as well, and people who know what a Packard Caribbean is. I mean, your local bank may not really know what this is, but we have several sources that can certainly help you at any time. And we can ship any place in the country. For that matter, we're just selling cars all over right now. We're just selling a car to the Philippines. So if you're looking to get something shipped, by all means, we certainly can help you with that in the short term as well. Now, if you're like me, you're going to say, I really love the video, like the walk around. It's nice to hear it run. It runs so nice, but I got to come down in person. By all means, Ellingson Motor Cars is happy and welcoming you to come on down to look in person. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 until 5 and Saturdays as well from 10 until 4. So if you really want to come down, take a closer look at it, make sure you fit and make sure it's exactly what you're looking for, by all means, we highly, highly recommend that. Don't you just love the way this car looks? I mean, it really has a lot of look to it. And like I said, when's the last time you've seen one? Power top is really a nice feature, of course. Like I said, boot on here already, so you can really be ready for cruising down the road. Lots of room in that trunk. Hey, a couple sets of golf clubs will go in there, no problem whatsoever. And can you imagine what kind of looks you'd get if you pulled up to the local club in something like this? The survival rate, there's not a real lot of these out there. It was just one of those specialty cars, and the ones that survived are really nice, and we have an excellent example sitting right here on our sales floor. So if you're looking for your first car, first collector car, you're looking for your 100th, or you need to add one to your collection out of the 50s, this is one of those cars that really has an interesting history, lots of unique features, and really is something that you will get lots and lots of attention. So we thank you again for watching Ellingson Motor Cars videos. I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you got any questions, remember, give us a call, 763-428-7337, and we'll do our best to answer any and all of your questions. Thank you, and see you next time at EllingsonMotorCars.com.